What's up with it, y'all? I'm JP, and this is Watch This Ish Reactions, where I react to a whole lot of different ish. Today, we got Charleston White, and he's breaking down love, y'all, and loyalty to 607 Unc. Yeah, now that you know the deal, hey man, slap that like button, subscribe with your boy, and hit that bell notification so you know when all the new content drop. With all that being said, let's go.
We got our friends is like having piranhas as pets.
Right.
When you feeding them. When you feeding your niggas and they ain't got nothing, nigga, and you the only one got something, and you feeding your niggas, you making sure they eat.
Right.
They can't tell the difference if your hand is food or your hand, so they bite both. That's why a lot of niggas end up getting robbed by their niggas, jacked by their niggas, crossed by their niggas, because you got piranhas as pets and you feeding these niggas. And when you put your hand out there, nigga, they don't know to bite. They can't distinguish.
Right.
They piranhas.
Right. So is there such thing as loyalty then?
No, loyalty is situational.
You ain't never lied, because the most time you get backdoored or somebody doing you wrong, it's by somebody close. It's by that partner that you thought was your partner that wasn't your partner. That's really stuff I ever spoke.
Just because you're loyal today don't mean you're guaranteed to be loyal tomorrow. It's situational.
A lot of people say that.
It's situational. You loyal today don't mean you're gonna be loyal next year. Loyalty is situational. It's like sobriety. It's day by day, my nigga.
Right.
Loyalty is minute by minute.
Right.
So you don't know if you're gonna be loyal 10 minutes from now.
Right. You said something, and I say this in a lot of my content. A lot of people don't know where I get it from because they don't know that you say things that's so intelligent.
I speak in parables like
you
Jesus.
You said this.
Listen,
you can't judge a man till they dead.
You can't measure him up. You cannot measure the value of a man until it's gone.
Right.
You cannot measure the value of anything till you don't have it.
it's true.
Because when it's there, you don't know how valuable it is. Ask a kid what it's like not to have their father, who's had their father. They're gonna look at you like you said something crazy. Hey man, what it's like not to have your daddy? They're gonna look at you like you said something crazy. They don't know what it's like not to have him, so they don't know the value. When he gone, then they know.
So ain't over yet. So anybody, anytime, long as you got breath, you can end up just going straight to the front or straight to the back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, your presence should be a value. Your presence alone, not what you can do, not what you bring. Your presence alone should be a value. That's what make somebody miss you, is your presence.
But people ain't got boundaries when their presence is around. People ain't got boundaries. You think people should have boundaries, or you should let people do anything?
No, you should got boundaries. Everything in nature has boundaries. Everything in nature has boundaries. So why wouldn't we?
Love don't have boundaries nowadays.
Love do have boundaries.
No, not this kind of love that's out there today. It ain't got no boundaries.
Love has boundaries because it has requirements.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, just like people love conditionally, some love unconditionally, man, it's boundaries and requirements that come with love.
Straight up and down.
I don't love nothing that boundaries, conditions to love.
I got to give you that. It is boundaries and conditions.
And conditions, man, shit, let my mama ain't just loving you with no boundaries, and they're just giving you all they love.
So everybody love you for nothing.
No.
You got to give something to change for love.
Man.
Straight
your kids
up.
love you with no boundaries. That's why the kids who live in a household who mama mistreat them, they still love her, but they resent her with those boundaries.
You think a woman can love a man with no boundaries?
No.
What you mean no?
A man can love a woman with no boundaries, but she can't.
Break that down. How come she can't?
Her heart is more corrupt. She's more conniving. she can never be satisfied with love. She always wants more. The man don't. The man will take the most simplest, basic form of love. The woman can't.
Stop that right there. Charleston got a whole lot of good points, but for me, I think men and women love conditionally only. I think kids, if you're around them in their life, they love unconditionally. But grown men and grown women all have conditions, requirements, and the biggest word of them all, expectations. Because he say, a man can love with the simplest deal, but you stop giving a man that plunk there or something like that. Just stop. Just withhold everything from that man, and you watch how quick that love turn to something different. He gone. He gonna do something different. I ain't trying to hear that. Men and women have boundaries, conditions, and expectations. You mess around and disrespect a woman or hit the wrong woman upside her head, she gone. Love is not unconditional. There are conditions that we have in our minds and expectations that we have to be brought forth to us for us to love, if that makes any sense to somebody. I know I'm talking to somebody out there like a pastor. Yeah, I know y'all hear me knocking. For real, love is not unconditional. There are boundaries, expectations, and all that good stuff. Say, man, hit that like button. Subscribe with your boy. Let's go.
She can't. There's no way she's gonna do it just with no boundaries. She's gonna have plenty of boundaries.
Why you think a woman can't take just plain love? Because what you're saying make a lot of sense.
Our European customs and traditions won't allow. Because when you think of the queen, she can't have basic, simple love. And all subjects aspire to be a queen.
Right.
Yeah, all subjects aspire to be a queen.
100%.
Yeah.
So ain't no loyal woman.
No.
What about the women in the church?
They're not loyal. Let pastor make them mad. And preach a wrong sermon. And or let pastor misuse the money or come with a new first lady they don't like. Let pastor come with a new first lady they don't like. What they gonna do? Go get a new church. Go get a new pastor.
So the church not even loyal. Nothing is loyal nowadays, man.
Nothing.
It's kind of crazy.
Nothing.
But nowadays, you look online. I'm kind of crazy. You look online. You seeing right now. It's like it's an epidemic of everybody snitching from with Gucci, from with everything, and like when you,
it's only an epidemic because spiritually, so spiritually, we're in like a year of uncovering. Right. Nothing's gonna be hidden anymore.
Right.
On top of that, this is the information age.
Right.
So we got access to see all of this. Now it's paperwork on everybody. They putting up paperwork on Pooh Shiesty, niggas in us. So now we have access to all this information. Snitching have always been a part of the streets. See, that's where we was tricked at. We thought, nigga, people didn't break the rule. We thought everybody was real niggas that was over here. You got some niggas say, man, I can't stand a nigga that's jacking. I hate a nigga that jack. But nigga, robbing and jacking is part of the streets.
Right.
That's part of the game. So how you gonna take that out the game?
Right.
Snitching, part of the game. How you gonna take that out the game?
Right.
How you gonna shame that part of the game?
Right.
When you go back and look at all the American gangsters, Guy Fisher,
I kind of felt him on that because there's one type of dude that I can't stand, and that's a thief. Oh, sticky finger ass nigga, get him the hell away from me, cause I can't stand him. You know what I'm saying? Go get your own nigga. Shit.
Frank Lucas, the other nigga, that was on front of Time magazine, all them niggas told. Nicky Barnes, all them niggas told. Fat Cat Nicholas, all them niggas told. Everybody told, nigga. Paperwork on Billy Ray Maddow, all these niggas told at some point. They even went back and found some paperwork on Mr. Hoover that kind of insinuates. They got mad at him up at 1090 Jake for putting that out there. The first rules that they tell us when we come off the porch.
I don't know how much I believe in this paperwork stuff though, y'all. You know, where are they getting it from? We are in the information age. Charleston White is absolutely right, but where are they getting it from? And who is 1090 Jakes to have it? How we know that ain't somebody just drummed all this stuff up talking about I got to work, and it's fake ass work. Where'd you get that work? How do we know it's authentic? You know what I'm saying? That's how you hear now on the internet. It's like, give me the work, I got the work, I can show you the work. Who gave you the work? I don't believe it. I don't know, man.
Kids ain't supposed to be in this game. Kids and women ain't supposed to be in this game.
Right.
So why a kid ain't supposed to snitch in this game and he ain't supposed to be in it? So then they come with another rule. There's
Hit
no
that like
honor
button.
amongst thieves.
Right.
You know when we
with your
start
boy.
trying to put honor in it? When we was little boys growing up together trying to play boys in the hood and think it's honorable because we day ones, off the porch, out the mud together.
Right.
But nigga, the gang gonna divide us. Why? He a little greedier than me. He
Right.
jealous. And what? Most of the niggas that get in the game, that come off the porch, don't stay in the game together.
Right.
They end up crossing one another. Why? There's no honor amongst thieves.
Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy.
That's why I can't
And
stand a
everybody
damn
thinks,
thief.
but to continue, Big Banks, you know, he did interview with 6ix9ine, right? He said that he had to seek counseling after that interview.
It was pretty embarrassing
For who?
for Banks.
Mm.
He man, 6ix9ine ate him up. For one, they waited too late to go talk to 6ix9ine.
Right.
They let him get his steam back. They could have got him when he was a little bit more humble, a little bit more meek, a little bit more conservative. It could have had a better dialogue with him for the culture. He killed gangster rap and gangster rap image with that interview amongst white children, all other ethnicities. Only people now that still think rappers and gangster rappers cool is fools and retarded people. Nigga, he shamed Banks. He shamed him with facts. Not only that, Banks went over there and he was out of his element because he went into 6ix9ine's habitat.
Right.
His habitat.
Shouldn't have went there.
Shouldn't have went there. What's his habitat? All them bright different colors that was on that stage.
Mm-hmm.
The stage setup and presentation. Those big, extra big chairs that made you look this small.
Mm.
But he was positioned at the front of the pool, so it made him look bigger than you. His foot hung over there. You sat down and sat back. So the position of y'all, the position of the picture made you look smaller.
Yeah.
He stood up more. He came with theatrics. He had a big screen behind him like a school teacher that can point. Nigga, you was staged and set up to lose.
He was ready. 6ix9ine was ready for that whole thing.
It was set up for you to be defeated.
Right.
Big bang, take
was
little bang,
a
baby.
production stage set. That wasn't a podcast set.
Yeah.
Nigga, that was set up for, I was like a guillotine. I was like a public lynching.
Big Banks would be a gangster, something like that from Atlanta, don't he?
Well, he a street nigga. He used to be a street nigga who transformed his life and made a transition to this side of the world and doing media and journalism and does a great job, but he still holds on to somewhat of street rules. I won't call the police on nobody. At some point, you have to be willing to call the police If you own a studio, you do a business, somebody break into your business.
Straight up.
In Atlanta's media outlet can't flourish because they're too street. They don't know how to maintain as independent journalists and don't have an opinion about anything. You have to, They take the street side, so that's what's hurting them.
Right. So you say Gucci should have called the police?
Yeah.
Because of the shit that was involved.
Yeah. So yeah, he ate Banks up, homie. So I had called Banks, and I love Banks to death. I said, say Banks, me and you gotta sit down, nigga. We got. It's like you gotta respond to this, nigga. Me and you gotta sit down and have a serious talk. No woo woo woo. I said, man, boy, we made you look bad.
He said he calls people in Texas to try to talk about it. He said he called people to try to figure out what was going on.
So what I told him was, I said, say, homie, you need to get me, you, and Ray Daniels need to sit down. But me and you need to sit down first and then bring Ray Daniels back on the back end. And then you need to get regular people who's not street people who don't care anything about what 6ix9ine did. And won't say it's wrong because they'll tell on anybody. They would recommend that their son done that.
But it made him look even bad when they deleted out the whole T.I. part. Like, why would you do that? Everybody know T.I. went to jail.
Because he don't want the bad blood with T.I.
Everybody know about T.I.
So well, that's why me and him don't talk about certain things, because the bad blood with he don't want the bad blood from T.I. is powerful in Atlanta. He don't want to offend T.I. That's why me and him never sat down and talked about the Thug thing. He sat down with Thug instead of me. But that supposed to be my interview.
Right.
The interview he did with Thug, that supposed to be my interview.
He didn't want to make Thug look bad neither, did he?
There y'all have it. Charleston White speaks to 607 Unc about love and loyalty, amongst other things. They bump it down and go down through there. Hey, man, y'all seen it. You heard it. It is what it is. Jump in the comments. Leave your thoughts. Drop a like. Hit the hype. Subscribe with your boy. It's free. It ain't gonna cost you a thing. And continue to rock with me so you can watch this ish.